Hello, I'm Joe Hamer, one of the partnering attorneys with McCullers, Whitaker, and Hamer. We're excited that our firm is the presenting sponsor for tonight's annual meeting and community award ceremony. A little bit about our firm: we're a full-service law firm that covers anything from real estate closings to divorce and child custody agreements to wills and estates. We say we're your law firm for life because anything you have going on in your life at any given moment, we can give you the legal advice that you need to help give you peace of mind. We've got offices in Clayton, Garner, Fuquay-Varina, Raleigh, and Goldsboro, and we'd really love to build a relationship with you. We're proud to be able to welcome you to tonight's event. At this time, I will turn it over to the Clayton Chamber President and CEO, Dana Wooten. We hope you guys will stick around as we take the next hour or so to recognize the individuals and organizations that made Clayton great in 2020.
Hello and welcome to Clayton Chamber of Commerce's 2020 Annual Meeting and Awards Ceremony, presented by McCullers, Whitaker, and Hamer. Even though we can't be together in person, this is still going to be a great night of celebration and recognition. Before we get started, I wanted to start out by giving some well-deserved thank yous to those who helped make this event a success and who continue to strive to make this Chamber of Commerce the best it can be every year. First of all, I want to thank our Clayton Chamber of Commerce team. I want to thank Ann Buskirk, who is our admin assistant, Maria Smith, who is our Director of Operations and Events, and I want to thank Lydia Davis, who is our Director of Marketing and Communication. Nothing would happen at this chamber without this group of people working together and collaborating. Next, I want to thank the 2020 Board of Directors, chaired by Edwin Jackson. Thank you for your leadership and direction during this year. I know that there were challenges that no one could have anticipated, and you led the charge eloquently. To our ambassadors and volunteers, thank you for being our cheerleaders and advocates. You advocate for CCOC and the Clayton business community. Your support means so much to us. Last but not least, our community partners. It takes a village, as they say, and CCOC has some amazing community partners who continue to collaborate to help build Clayton's future and make this the best community possible. Thank you to the Town of Clayton, the Downtown Development Association, Clayton Women in Networking, and the Rotary Club of Clayton. So now I'd like to provide an update on behalf of Clayton Chamber of Commerce and some information on what you can expect in 2021. I stood here last year and talked about how bright our future was in 2020. Then suddenly the light bulb dimmed, and then we were faced with a pandemic. And while 2020 has not been what we expected, I'm proud of all that Clayton and this chamber has accomplished. In 2020, we were able to sustain a strong path of growth and continue working toward many of our strategic goals and initiatives. Some of the key highlights from 2020 of this year include the newly formed Clayton Chamber Foundation. We created a small business recovery grant fund. We were able to distribute $27,000 to 15 small businesses in the Clayton business community. The Clayton Chamber of Commerce's Economic Development Committee's community highlight video titled Think Clayton, which was released at this meeting last year, won a Communication Excellence Award from the Carolinas Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives. The 2021 Total Resource Campaign was recently completed, bringing high exposure sponsorships and marketing opportunities to CCOC investors. And during this year's campaign, we engaged 98 of our investors. We continued to partner with the town and county groups such as the Johnston County Business and Industry Alliance, Johnston County and Town of Clayton Economic Development Offices, and the Downtown Development Association to facilitate projects in our area such as Greater Triangle Community Rail Study, the JOCO Works Initiative for all Johnston County 8th grade students, and the Regional Skills Analysis, which helps the region and county work towards a skilled workforce pipeline. The new partnership with SCORE Business counseling service allowed us to solicit free business training for over 50 different clients, totaling over 110 hours. This mentoring program has continued to grow over the past 6 months, and now Johnston County has 3 eligible mentors to aid individuals who want to start a new business in this area. CCOC's Legislative and Governmental Affairs Committee led the charge this election season by completing a full voter resource webpage stocked full of important information, created a political forum video titled Platforms at the Podium, which featured candidates and their platforms for local, county, and state races, and completing a countywide Get Out and Vote campaign. Our goal was to inform and to educate. Behind the scenes, the Clayton Chamber of Commerce continued to represent the business community through many local, regional, and state organizations or events, including the North Carolina and U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives, the Johnston County Public School Career and Technical Education Advisory Board, the Eastern North Carolina Festival Consortium, the Johnston County Education Foundation Board, Leadership Johnston, and more. During the past year, the Clayton Chamber of Commerce was able to review our investor needs and add new benefits for all CCOC investors, including the brand new Clayton Job Board, which is located on our website. This is a one-stop shop for all Clayton employers and job seekers. A listing on this job board is free to all CCOC investors and job seekers. We also started the process of developing a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council made up of CCOC investors. In 2020, we also started a Clayton Chamber of Commerce podcast entitled Mission in Motion. This monthly podcast provides listeners with important updates surrounding CCOC initiatives, progress, committees, events, and more. We're looking forward to continuing with this podcast in 2021, making it even better by hosting various guests throughout the year. Last but certainly not least, we supported our business community by distributing $27,000 in small business recovery grants through the Clayton Chamber Foundation, hosting a 5-part webinar series with expert guest speakers on various topics related to sustaining business during the pandemic, completing comprehensive investor check-ins, curating a full resources and recovery page, completing 3 business owner recovery boot camps, and publishing a community-wide Back in Business campaign to support our local businesses as they recover. As the recovery process continues, the Clayton Chamber of Commerce continues to keep its hand in the pulse of the business community and provide updates and resources as needed. Even as our businesses and community continues to recover, it is still true that our future is still bright. And in 2021, we are going to continue reaching for those new heights. The Clayton Chamber's mantra for the new year is REACH, R-E-A-C-H, standing for Recharge, Enlighten, Adapt, Champion, and Highlight. Recharge. Heading into the new year, the CCOC staff and board of directors are motivated and ready to do all we can to support our investors. In 2021, we will work to recharge and invigorate our community and local businesses. Enlighten. We will continue to enlighten our community to the benefits of shopping local and the importance of investing in Clayton. Adapt. No doubt, everyone has adapted to a new way of living in 2020, but we know that our job's not over, and we must continue to be flexible and innovative in 2021. Champion. In 2021, CCOC will relentlessly champion our business community and all things related to our mission, including economic development, workforce development, and education. We will continue to advocate, collaborate, and innovate. Highlight. As always, CCOC will continue to be the local source of information and highlight the great work of this business community and all the wonderful things that Clayton has to offer. We hope that you will continue to help us reach in 2021. Together, we will be able to continue to stretch to new heights. congratulations. You are a 2020 award winner. Yeah. So the Ambassador of the Year award is based on point system in which ambassadors receive points for attending various CCOC events throughout the year. And ever since becoming an investor, Michael Pagliocca with Elite Travel Planners has always been a strong champion of the Clayton Chamber of Commerce. He has consistently invested in the well-being of this chamber and our fellow investors. He attends almost all of our new investor ribbon cuttings, monthly cash mobs, and other CCO events. So I want to thank you, Michael, for all your hard work. We're proud to honor you with the 2020 Ambassador of the Year Award. Here's your award. So we really do appreciate you. I hope you know that.
Absolutely, thank you, Dan and Marie and everyone from the chamber.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. It's been such a difficult, challenging year for all of us.
It has been.
I'm just glad that I was able to participate.
Well, and we appreciate it, and we always enjoy seeing your smiling, friendly face. And I'd be remiss if we didn't thank all the other 2020 ambassadors for the Clayton Chamber of Commerce, who also champion all of our investors and all of our community. So thank you to Michael and all the 2020 Clayton Chamber of Commerce ambassadors.
Thank you again.
Yay!
2020 Superstar Teacher, West Clayton Elementary, LaShonda Ingram Noling. Superstar teachers demonstrate excellence and leadership in their classroom, creativity, and motivation of their students, and show a high level of commitment to our community. Mrs. Noling uses songs, dance, and intentional routine to help students achieve academic excellence. Each day they have the opportunity to share what they've learned, and she doesn't move on until they feel confident with the content. Her classroom is set up like a home, and Ms. Noling often refers to her students as her family. She sets high expectations for all students and provides the support they need to reach their goals. She sets an example for all other teachers throughout the school. Her class is known for understanding expectations and living up to those expectations. She is structured and makes sure that her students know that she loves them even when they make poor choices or struggle with expectations. Congratulations, LaShonda, and thank you for your service to our students and our Clayton community.
We hope that you are enjoying your watch party. Be sure to share our video. We want to make sure that others find out all the fun that we're having in Clayton.
Nikki and Wes,
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you that you all, the Carolina Youth Theater is the recipient of our Innovator of the Year Award for 2020. So congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So I just want to say a couple things.
Thank you.
The definition of an innovator is a person who introduces new methods, ideas, or products. Due to COVID-19, Carolina Youth Theater was unable to host their summer benefit concert series in person. So they came up with a creative virtual concept while also deciding to give back to the small business community that is so freely given to them over the years through the Clayton Chamber Foundation Small Business Grant Fund. Through fundraising for their summer benefit series concert, they were able to raise $20,000 and therefore donate nearly $8,000 to the Clayton Chamber Foundation Small Business Grant Fund. Not only were they innovative in providing the community with a fabulous virtual concert, but they were also able to help directly support the business community right here in Clayton. I present Carolina Youth Theater with the 2020 Innovator of the Year Award. So, congratulations.
Thank you. That's awesome. That is great. Thank you so much.
Well, we appreciate all your help with raising funds for the small business community and such an innovative way, you know? I mean, it was awesome. Incredibly done and a fabulous idea.
Well, thank you. This is very unexpected, and we're just grateful we had an opportunity to do something this summer and to make an impact. And gosh, I mean, what
Well,
a
you
great
certainly
thing for our
did,
students
all the way around,
and the
creatively and innovatively, so we appreciate
Well,
it.
thank you.
As chair of the CCOC Legislative and Governmental Affairs Committee, I want to present to you the 2020 Committee of the Year Award. The award recognizes a committee for its accomplishments throughout the year, shown by its impact of CCOC and the Clayton community. Throughout 2020, great ideas and initiatives were born out of this committee. Most notably, this committee was instrumental in the success of the 2020 Platforms at the Podium video series that brought information on local and state political candidates directly to voters. This committee also helped develop and promote a community-wide Get Out and Vote campaign and provided the community with virtual information during the 2020 election. Thank you and your committee for all you've done for the Clayton Chamber of Commerce and the Clayton community, and I want to present you your award. Thank you. The Gratitude Award is presented to groups or individuals that consistently lend a helping hand and show their support to the Clayton Chamber. So we want to present this to you and gratitude for your service in helping us with our Clayton economic development video, our superstar teacher, and we really appreciate all your efforts and your willingness to help and partner with Clayton Chamber of Commerce.
Well, you know that it's easy to tell the story of Clayton, and you know that I loved making teachers cry because they deserve to be recognized, and thank you for recognizing them. I mean, and continuing to do it in this pandemic because they're working so hard.
Now we are here to present the second Gratitude Award to Nader Alverson, Stacy's right-hand man and creative mastermind. The Gratitude Award is presented to groups or individuals that constantly lend their helping hand or show their support to the Clayton Chamber of Commerce. Nader, thank you for always being willing to partner with the Clayton Chamber of Commerce on projects such as the award-winning Economic Development Community Highlight video and our Superstar Teacher video series, the Clayton Harvest Festival, and more. Throughout the year, CCOC greatly appreciated your willingness to contribute your time and talents to the Clayton Chamber of Commerce initiatives and to our community. We could never have done this without your time and partnership, and we are honored to present you with this Gratitude Award along with Stacy Beard. So, congratulations.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yay!
That's so nice. Thank you.
We hope that you are tagging us as you're taking pictures of your watch parties or wherever you are. Make sure that you tag the Clayton Chamber of Commerce so we can all share this fun evening together.
I'm here tonight with the Clayton Chamber Foundation Board. Tony Brown, Chair, Ruth Anderson, Joy Garrettson. We're missing Jim Perricone, Melissa Oliver, and Brent George. We want to thank you for all you've done in 2020. And the Clayton Chamber Foundation Board is the Leaving a Legacy Award winner for 2020. All right, so I just want to read a couple things to you. All right, CCOC's Leaving a Legacy Award is presented to an individual or a group that gives our organization with their time and talents. And the things that they accomplished during that time have a major and lasting impact on CCOC and our community. This award is meant to recognize a group who has made a profound and lasting impact through the deeds and actions on the business community and the Clayton surrounding area. So in 2020, the Leaving a Legacy Award is presented to the Clayton Chamber Foundation Board of Directors. The CCF Board has exemplified everything this award stands for over the next few months. The COVID-19 pandemic first hit, there was no denying the impact on our local business community. The CCF Board of Directors realized the impact, saw a need in our community, and quickly responded to the financial hardships of the small businesses in Clayton and the surrounding area. So from June to October, the Clayton Chamber Foundation Board was able to raise $27,000 to grant small businesses to help them during the hardship during COVID-19. We also, in that $27,000, there were 15 small businesses that benefited from the generosity of our donation and the foresight of this foundation board. So we really appreciate all your hard work for 2020, and the business owners have been so pleased and happy that you guys were able to see the need, act on the need, and then help their business out in 2020 during their hardship. So congratulations, and I have a little something for you guys. If I can read it. Joy, little business card holder. Tony, and Ruth. Thank you all so much. I appreciate everything you did this year. Really do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Certainly, thank you very much, the Chamber, Dana. But it is, it's obvious that nothing gets done by an individual. It's people of the community, and especially people from the foundation and the Chamber working together. And it's obvious what we can get done, and we couldn't have done it without you, with the staff, and with the board members. It was a wonderful partnership all around, and even with Clayton Youth Theater, or Carolina Youth Theater, I'm sorry. Again, that was another wonderful opportunity for everybody to work together, and I just want to thank everybody for contributing, and it means a lot to us. The businesses in this community mean a lot to us, and it's obvious because we did what we could do, and hopefully that helped in a small way. But anyway, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And on behalf of the board, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Ruth, yes, congratulations. You are the Clayton Chamber of Commerce's 2020 Key Contributor Award winner.
Oh,
yay! Okay, so each year this award goes to an individual who's been instrumental in the success of the Clayton Chamber of Commerce during the year. This year's recipient has not only been contributing to the Chamber's success during 2020, but has a historic record of constant support and hard work on our behalf. The 2020 Key Contributor Award goes to Ruth Anderson because she continually shows her love and support to this organization. She is without a doubt our biggest cheerleader and goes above and beyond to promote and advocate on our behalf on a daily basis. Thank you, Ruth, for all your love and encouragement, and we are pleased to award you this lovely key.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Amazing chamber. This was easy. It's a pleasure to be part of this chamber.
Thank you. The Citizen of the Year Award, presented by Hometown Realty, is given to a citizen who has contributed outstanding service to the Clayton community, voluntarily given of their time, talent, and energies without compensation, and has made a commitment to the well-being and quality of life in the Clayton area. The winner is selected by a Citizen of the Year task force from public nominations. And so I'd like to read your nomination to you. All right? As a former broadcast journalist, Stacy Beard came to the town of Clayton in 2012 with a desire to build a public information program that would help rapidly grow our town, communicate with our residents. She accomplished that modest goal relatively quickly and then went on to do much more. Over the last 8 years, Stacy has had an impact on Clayton no one ever could have imagined. It is true she was a town employee and it was her job to make the town look good. But it was also true that in her unique Stacy way, she went above and beyond, way beyond. She committed thousands of hours to projects and causes that were well outside the scope of her job description and rivaled the efforts of even the most active volunteer. Stacy used her skills and her enthusiasm to craft Clayton's story in a way no one had ever done before. In doing so, she elevated the stature of our community to the Triangle region and beyond. These stories not only helped the town recruit business and industry to Clayton, they attracted new families who were looking for the quality of life we have here to offer. She literally made herself available 24/7 to advocate for Clayton. The examples of Stacy's community involvement beyond her town responsibilities are too numerous to mention, but here's a list of a few. Stacy was a tremendous supporter of the town of Clayton Public Arts Advisory Board, implementing the annual Downtown Sculpture Trail. She also was instrumental in crafting the Sand Branch Greenway art project and the Veterans Memorial at the Clayton Center. Stacy was responsible for hundreds of YouTube videos promoting all things Clayton, including the Clayton Christmas Parade, Downtown Christmas Village, and tree lighting and other special events. On most Saturday mornings, Stacy didn't sleep in because she wanted to film the weekly posts sharing what was available at the Clayton Farmers Market on Horn Square. Stacy showcased Clayton 24/7, 365 because she loves Clayton. It's the place she calls home and the town she has so selfishly given her all to over the past 8 years. She may have left her position with the town, but she's continued to support her talents to work for the town in every way possible. Stacy's husband, Corey, is a Clayton firefighter. Together with their son, Spencer, they are an ultimate Clayton-focused family in the town known as the premier community for family activities. We are so thrilled to present Stacy Beard with the 2020 Citizen of the Year Award.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so awesome. I mean, I think it's my job, but I did give it a lot more, right, guys?
It was more than just a job.
Because I care.
And
It
you-
was.
and it
It
shows.
was. Because we live here, right? We're growing up here, and we want it to be the best it can be.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
this is well deserved, for
Thank
sure.
you.
All right, folks, we're about halfway there, and the best is yet to come. And we sure do wish we were with you in person, so just stay with us as we enjoy the rest of this program.
Each month, the Clayton Chamber of Commerce's Ambassador Committee selects a Business of the Month from nominations from our community. And at the end of the year, all 12 nominations are considered for Business of the Year. So we are proud to announce that the 2020 Business of the Year is Leak Locators. Leak Locators is owned and operated by Blake Brown, a longtime resident of Clayton. This company is proud to support both philanthropic and civic endeavors as much as possible. Leak Locators is a proud member of the Clayton Chamber of Commerce and supports the town's growth by welcoming and encouraging new members and participating in the community programs and sponsorships and events. Blake and Sadie consistently seek out new ways to help or lend a helping hand. Leak Locators is a proud sponsor of the Summer Concert Series and the Harvest Festival. If there is a need in the community, this company will invest in any fundraiser and participate in events that benefit Clayton and its residents. So congratulations to Sadie and to Blake and the entire Elite Locators team. Your community support and philanthropic endeavors are much appreciated, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And here's your award.
Thank you. Thank you, Dana.
You're welcome.
Thank you for this recognition. There were a lot of great businesses nominated this year for Business of the Month, and several that are more deserving of this award than we are. We appreciate the support from our peers, and we love to help the Clayton community any way we can. We pray 2021 will be healthier and prosperous year, and we'll see you in April at the Spring Fling.
Hello everyone, this is Edwin Jackson, your 2020 outgoing chair. Just wanted to talk to you for a moment and wrap things up for 2020 and take a quick look back. So first of all, congratulations to all the award winners. Doing things a little different this year, but wanted to make sure we got a good message out to you and thank you for a job well done. Thank you to the investors. You know, in a tough 2020 climate, we were able to retain 90% of our investors. When other chambers were struggling to do the same thing, we had an industry best 90% retention rate, and it just shows your commitment to the chamber, to the Clayton community, and you value what we do on a daily basis. So we appreciate that. To our ambassadors, you know, you're everywhere. You're representing the chamber in a good light each and every day when you go out. You introduce new things such as being mobbed, that gives back to our community and to our local businesses, and for things like that, we really just want to say thank you, and we do appreciate you. To our volunteers, we appreciate you. We've got to have you. You are the success, or you're what makes us successful. So we appreciate your dedication and commitment to seeing the Clayton community and the Clayton Chamber be successful. To our committees, you're the ones that really do the work of the Chamber, whether it's the Educational Committee, the Economic Development Committee, Workforce Development, and lastly, the Legislative and Governmental Affairs Committee. You are what represent the good of the Clayton community, and you get our message out, and you really do the work. At the end of the day, we put on events, we raise money in order to do the work that's needed for our investors and for our different sized businesses in the adjoining region. Next, I'd like to just mention the Board of Directors. So we did things a lot different in 2020, and we appreciate you sticking with us and staying committed to the message of the Chamber, and especially for me, the Executive Committee. We had a lot of long and cold work sessions that we weren't expecting to have, as there were some dark days earlier in 2020 and we had to get a good plan in place. And so personally for me, I just want to pass along my appreciation for what you have done there. 2020 was a year of a lot of new things. We did new events, such as the cash mob that I mentioned with the ambassadors. We also did the new event with Clays for Commerce, as we were looking for different ways to raise revenue, and we appreciate the support that came there and the staff for what they did to make that happen. Additionally, we continued some existing commitments we had with the TRC in our second year. That was a fabulous event, and led by Angelina and Ruth, so we appreciate that and appreciate the commitment that was shown there, as well as the reverse raffle that each and every one of you participated in some way, somehow, to make that successful. So we appreciate it. One outstanding part of 2020 to me was the Clayton Foundation, or the Chamber Foundation. They gave back $27,000 to our small businesses here in the Clayton community. That at their darkest hour, they needed the help, and we were there to answer the call and give back. So whether you donated to that foundation or a member of the foundation board, or whatever your role was, we really appreciate your contributions to make that happen. And lastly, I want to talk about staff. So the staff endured a lot of tough times during 2020. They had to work remotely. We had staff downsizing. We had furloughs. But through it all, you remained committed to what the message of the Chamber was, and we will continue to make progress there and get set up for a wonderful 2021. Going into 2021, the future is bright. We have a lot of new, strong board members coming on. The board is as strong as it has ever been, and we just look forward to the next growth opportunity here with the Chamber and appreciation for what happened there. So again, in closing, just a brief thanks, and the future is bright for the Clayton Chamber. Thank you.
Thank you, Edwin. I think I'm speaking for everyone, especially our board and our executive committee, just thanking you for all of the extra work that you did this year, taking us through a very challenging year. We all know how challenging it's been, but just supporting in such a big way with a lot of time. While I know we're very busy at Caterpillar, so we just can't thank you enough for the work that you put in and for your friendship, and just glad that you're going to be continuing. You have one more year with us, so you can't leave us yet, and I look forward to continuing work with you on the board, so thank you. I also just want to thank the staff. The staff has just worked incredibly well, so I echo his comments about just how incredible this group of women is, and all of the work that they've put into working and making sure that our chamber is sustained and that we are helping our business as best as we can. So thank you, ladies. This opportunity to chair this board, even just to serve as a volunteer, is very special to me. For those that have known me for a long time, I've been in the Clayton area for almost 30 years, and started out working here at the Clayton Chamber as the director, and so to come full circle and to be able to give back my time is incredibly important to me and an honor. And I'm standing here in this Clayton Chamber where I worked so long ago, and I'm celebrating the fact that this community has changed so much and improved so many ways, but it's still the same chamber. And so While this is so important to me, this isn't about me. This is about our members, it's about our volunteers, it's about our community. And my hope is that the Clayton that I get to experience, the one that I've known all these years, the one that I continue to know, I do believe there's so many people that don't experience the Clayton we all know and love, and in the way that we do in the downtown area and beyond. And so it's my hope that we continue to just spread this good news of our community and make sure that our residents and our community know about what we offer, because it is special. And so that is my hope for this year. And one thing that I want to do is thank our members that are watching. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for, staying with the chamber as we've gone through this. Your investment is so important, and we are all the chamber. We all make up this wonderful organization, and so we need you. We need your support. We need your voice. We want you to tell us what you need. We want your input, and so I hope that you will be involved the best way that you can. We know that it's challenging. We know that you're on the front line fighting for your own business and trying to stay well, but we also know that we're better together, so we do hope that you will be involved and at least give us your voice of what the chamber can be doing to help you. And so we do ask that you stay with us, that we all stick together, we share ideas, and we get through this next year and not just survive, but thrive together. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Jen Gallimore, and I'm the Economic Development Specialist for the town of Clayton, and I am here with our DDA Board Vice Chair, Bernice Lopez. We just wanted to tell you a little bit about the DDA. It is an 11-member town-appointed advisory board whose mission is to promote and preserve the vitality of downtown Clayton. We do this through several initiatives during each year. And before COVID-19 hit, the DDA organized the Town Square Concert Series, our Movie Night Series, the Tree Lighting and Christmas Village, as well as Small Business Saturday, while continuously promoting downtown as a vibrant destination. We also have implemented a new Downtown Advocates program where our advocates reach out to businesses individually to help keep them informed on upcoming events and initiatives. In normal circumstances, we invite all final nominees to attend our annual awards ceremony and announce the winners along with introducing you to our board members. So I want to take this opportunity before we jump into the excitement of the awards to introduce you to the names of the people on our DDA board. And as mentioned, usually they would be here, but in the times of COVID, that looks different. But as I mentioned, right beside me, I have Bernice Lopez. She's the vice chair of the board. The chair of the board is Laura Johnson. We also have Judy Ryan, who is our treasurer, Allison Kilpatrick, Heidi Lee Peach, Aaron Belcher, Betsy Granis, Neil Stansel, Shannon Austin, Christy Thompson, and David Milliken.
Thank you, Jen. And that's right, guys. Together, this 11-member volunteer board is committed to due process, and we are dedicated to bringing transparency and fairness for the benefit of our entire downtown community. There are so many incredible businesses and individuals entered for a chance to win an award, so that we establish specific criteria and guidelines that will help us select a winner at the end of the voting process. For this year, the awards categories were Best New Downtown Business, Best Downtown Design, Downtown Contributor, and Downtown Business of the Year. These criteria were used in the final selection process, and the final selection process was made by the DDA Executive Board.
One way that our DDA helps to promote downtown is to encourage our downtown businesses to excel in design, creativity, community engagement, ingenuity, and customer service. We recognize these businesses in our annual Downtown Awards.
For our next category, it is the Best New Downtown Business. The nominees included all businesses located within downtown district that are new or have relocated to downtown in 2020. Votes were submitted by the public, and the business with the greatest number of votes wins the award. This year, nominees were Heart to Heart Art Studio and Gallery, Epic Acts, The Queen's Court, and Corked and Untapped.
So the way this first starts is we get nominations from the community. We list all of our new businesses, and people, the public, can go online and vote. They can also write down an open-ended nomination. So we're just going to read off a few of the things that were said about this nominee, Corked and Untapped. Some of the comments by the community this year were: the business strives to provide an inviting vibe to the community. It adds character to the town, and the service is always friendly. Another one, this business continually participates in community and DDA efforts and initiatives and is always ready to step up.
Some people have also said that they donated time, money, resources, even when it was a difficult time for them.
So this year, we are proud to announce this is not just a nominee, that Dave has actually won the Best New Downtown Business for Corked and Untapped. There you go. Do you have anything to add to the community?
First off, just want to say thank you to the community for voting for me. It was news to me that I was even part of this, and I'm very appreciative. I know that the other businesses involved, they're all great businesses. I actually know the people who are involved with those, the owners, and I think they do a fantastic job. So I'm just really humbled by the award and very grateful for the town of Clayton, everybody that participates in this.
Our next award category is Downtown Business of the Year. Nominations were submitted online by the public, with the DDA 501c3 Executive Committee making the final selection. The following qualities were to be considered when submitting nominations for Downtown Business of the Year: excellent customer service, engagement with community and clientele, participation in community initiatives, acts of community service, significant contribution to downtown efforts, collaboration and or partnerships with other downtown businesses, creative outreach approaches, unique projects and or business models, in-person and online engagement with customer base, service to customer base during the unprecedented times, dedication to resiliency and growth in downtown Clayton, and they provide a new and unique opportunity for the community.
And guys, let me tell you that this was the hardest award to make a selection out of it. First of all, we want to personally thank all the nominees. You know, in our eyes, the three of you were winners. It all came down to the guidance and the criteria that we established originally when we let the public know what they had to consider in order to put your name out there. But I want to take the opportunity to say something about each individual business or person that was nominated for this, because this was a truly difficult year, and all of you came together and rallied together in one way or the other, met some of the criteria, and especially when it came to fundraising, especially for the firefighters and Jason Dean. So our nominees for Business of the Year were Christy with 3 Little Birds, and Christy was ahead of the curve in taking her business online and providing live sales for her devoted customers baseline. 3 Little Birds continually participates in community initiatives and is always willing to step up and support the community whenever it's needed. 3 Little Birds, along with our other nominees, First Street Tavern and Instill Distilling, came together when we asked for the support of the community and the businesses when we rally for the firefighters and the Clayton community and Jason Dean specifically. Our second nominee was First Street Tavern. First Street Tavern has always been a hub for many local fundraisers. They are open the doors of their businesses for any of the community events that we have put together here in downtown Clayton. As for our third nominee, Instill Distilling, we have a couple of things to say here today about what the community that make the boats out there say about them.
Some comments made by the community about this year's Business of the Year are that they have quickly become a community gathering spot and have a unique and inviting vibe.
This business stepped up even when their doors were closed to assist the community during the hand sanitizer shortage. They partnered with other local businesses to make and distribute it.
They played an integral role in the community programming for our fallen firefighter, Jason Dean.
And even though that they think they are here as nominees, the reality is that we're here to proudly announce that the Downtown Business of the Year, it is in fact Instill Distilling.
That's a surprise. Thank you guys so much. We've only ever seen ourselves as servants, and that's all we are, our servants, servants to this community and to all of our patrons. And we love you guys. We love the Instill Nation. We love the town of Clayton. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And once again, guys, we just want to say how proud we are of all our nominees. It is truly amazing that the community have seen you, everything that you have done for the town of Clayton, especially in this year 2020. So we're grateful to have you in town. We're grateful for the efforts that you put out there to make our town even better. The best downtown design. This includes new building, facade improvements, interior renovations, mural, and things along those lines within the downtown district. The nominations were submitted by the public, and the 3 top of our finalists were selected by the DDA Executive Committee.
And so the final 3 nominees this year for the best downtown design is Heart to Hands Art Studio and Gallery for their interior and exterior renovations, Chafella's Catering and Event Planning for their exterior facade renovation, and Yellow House, the community place for their rotational outdoor decor.
We would like to include in here that these nominations were submitted by the public. And one of the comments made by the community about this year's winner was the owner did an amazing job decorating inside for each of the holidays.
Yes, and some of the other comments, we had the owner did an incredible job bringing the Wagner House back to life.
Something else they said is this establishment brings a touch of class to the downtown area while having a spectacular curve appeal.
Yes, and so we actually kind of fooled you today just to get you here, but you are the winner this year. Best Downtown Design. So this is for you, and we have a plaque coming for you, and I'll get it to you next week.
We're very excited to have you guys in town and everything that you guys have done.
When I came to Clayton 14 months ago, my goal was to add to the community and provide a safe, beautiful place for our families and our children. And it has been my joy this last year, even in the midst of all the pandemic and everything we've had going on, my heart has just overflowed. Watching the house come back from no one being in it for 3 years to a place that's full of love and laughter and joy and wonderful employees and my husband. And I didn't come home to receive an award, I came home to add to the community. So from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you very much.
Our next category, it is Downtown Contributor of the Year. Nominations for this award were made online by the public, with the DDA Executive Committee selecting the finalists. The qualities that make a downtown contributor are dedication to the community, service work, volunteerism, individual special initiative or projects that have benefit the downtown community, someone who goes out of their way for the benefit of others, significant contributions to downtown, and grassroots groups or organizations dedicated to improving the community, and or individuals who brought innovative concepts to downtown.
For example, in 2019, Brad Stoneking, Dan Barber, and Andrea Merritt won the Downtown Contributor Award for 2019 for their service through initiating and expanding Last Friday in downtown Clayton to benefit businesses while also providing the community with a fun, recurring activity. This year, the final nominees included Stacy Beard for her tireless dedication to our downtown community, Erin Belcher for her continued service to the entire downtown community and leadership within the DDA, and Bev Scheckman and Melissa Brown for spearheading the flag, otherwise known as Frontline Appreciation Group.
And guys, this is a very special award for us. These are our people. This is the people that maintain downtown and go out of the way just to listen to what the needs are and just put efforts together, trying to not just improve it, but helping as many as they can. In our case right here, we have the ladies from Flag, and some of the comments that they received from the community this year for the Contributor Award were, this woman saw the need when COVID hit, started their own initiative to raise money that was then funneled back into small businesses downtown. Then they bought meals to deliver to frontline workers. These ladies pulled the grassroots campaign together by themselves, expanded it by partnering with the town, and rallied around community behind it.
One of the other comments that we received in one of their nominations reads, they donated their personal time and resources to raise over $17,000. Then they used this money to purchase meals for frontline workers and personally delivered them safely to our first responders. They were able to provide over 1,900 meals, funneling revenue into 22 of our local restaurants.
So even though they think they are here as a nominee, we're here to proudly recognize Bev Scheckman and Melissa Brown as the winner for the Contributor of the Year Award, Downtown Clayton. Congratulations, ladies. If you would like to say something.
Well, I would just like to thank the community because it wasn't just something that me and Bev did. We couldn't have done it without the entire community. So it's nice to see the city of Clayton banding together to feed our frontline workers and to put it back into the local restaurants.
And similar to what Melissa said, this was an honor for us to do this. We led this group, but it was definitely a group effort with the whole community, and it was exciting to see everyone come together to be able to do something to help at a time that was very difficult.
Words cannot describe the amount of gratitude that we have for each of these exceptional nominees. Stacy Beer and Erin Belcher. Stacy put blood, sweat, and tears into our downtown community. I think everybody can agree with that. And even though she's not longer with the town, she continues to show her support as a community member. And Erin Belcher has put in years of service as a DDA member and share of countless programs, events, subcommittees affiliated with the town. Erin continually steps up in multiple capacities, and we cannot thank you enough for your selfless work during this challenging year.
Coming up next, we're going to hear from our community partners, Rotary Club of Clayton and Women in Networking.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Sims, and I'm president of the Clayton Rotary Club. I'm sure you agree 2020 has been a most unusual year. With everything that's going on, we are still pleased and honored to recognize a winner for the Clayton Community Award that not only has been an impact to Clayton, but also an impact to Johnston County. That's why this year's award winner is Johnston Now. Specifically, Randy Capps, Shannon Capps, and Ethan Capps. One of the reasons why Johnston Now, their publication is being recognized is because they started in 2015 and has grown this publication to over 10,000 copies monthly distributed through Clayton and Johnston County. But what makes this recognition extra special is the positive influence they have brought to the community. While we think bringing good news to our community is worth recognition on its own, it is really their Johnston Now Awards that they have started 3 years ago. Their son, Ethan, while watching an award show, said to their parents that it should be an award show recognizing outstanding individuals and organizations in Clayton and Johnston County. So this idea was born. And through this, they have recognized over 30 people and organizations to include the police, firefighters, healthcare workers, nonprofit organizations, and individuals who volunteer. They also provide unique recognition for the Spirit of the County Award and their Legend Award. We strongly encourage people to watch the available videos to be impressed and awed by some amazing people. The Rotary Club of Clayton is pleased to recognize Randy, Shannon, and Ethan Capps and Johnston Now with this year's Community Service Award. Congratulations. Let me mask up. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We are absolutely honored and humbled to be named. Thank you to Mr. Sims, to the Clayton Rotary Club, to everybody who picks up a Johnston Now each month. The only reason that we're able to do what we do is because of our advertisers and readers and community support. So thank you very much.
It's funny, when we did Johnston Now Honors a few months ago, everyone that came in said, we don't feel like we're worthy of this award, and we sort of smiled at them and said, oh, sure you are, that's why we're giving it to you, and it's odd for us to be on the other end of that. We are humbled, we are grateful, and like Shanda said, and on behalf of our son Ethan, who can't be here today, we are honored and grateful, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Ball, and I'm the 2020 president of Clayton Women in Networking, otherwise known as Clayton Win. We are here today to honor Angelina Carew for winning this year's Clayton Win Businesswoman of the Year. This year has been an exceptionally difficult year for Clayton Win. We've had to do a lot of pivoting, and Angelina has been a bright light during that time for this year, so we're so excited that she's winning this award. Angelina is a licensed North Carolina real estate agent. She's sold over 170 properties, totaling $45 million in sales in the last 4 years. She's part of the Top Performers Council at Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors, and that's for realtors who sell at least $10 million in a calendar year. What we love most about Angie is that she was one of the founding members of WIN, and she's been on the board of directors all but 1 year that WIN's been in existence. That's a lot of effort put into this particular organization, and it definitely shows for the success of the organization. Angelina served as the president of WIN for 2019, and then this year as the past president on the WIN board. She was the vice chair and then the chair of the Young Professionals Network at the Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors, which provided networking and development opportunities for new agents. She's currently on the board of directors with the Clayton Chamber of Commerce and on the NC Realtors Housing Foundation. Angelina leads by example, she honors her commitments, and adds value to any group that she's in. She's always willing to help others in need and is a valuable asset to our community. Angelina has been a member of the Clayton Chamber of Commerce since 2011, and she's been on the board of directors this year and will continue that through 2022. She's the chair of the Total Resource Campaign for 2020 through 2021, and she volunteers at the Harvest Festival, our Reverse Raffle, Clayton 101 Tour, and many other things throughout our community. She's been part of the Clayton Chamber Mentoring Program with the Clayton Middle School. She's been part of the Clayton Downtown Development Association, volunteering in 2019. She volunteers at the Clayton Christmas tree lighting for the past several years. And I'm sure you would have probably done that this year as well, had it gone on. She is part of the NC Realtors Housing Foundation Board of Directors also. Angelina has mentored many in our community, from students at Clayton Middle School all the way up through new agents in the real estate career. So she's spent a lot of time helping those in our community as well. She's also helped countless individuals as a nutrition and CrossFit coach in her past. So this is just part of who Angelina is. Angelina is a presence in Clayton and is well known and well liked by both the business community and the social community in our area. She's always willing to speak up about her beliefs and is an advocate for herself and for others. I couldn't be more honored to present this award to Angelina Carew.
Thank you, Suzanne. Well, as a founding member and the past president this year, this means more to me than you know. And especially receiving this award in 2020 with all of the challenges that we've had. I've really worked extra hard this year to serve my community and my clients, and I'm glad that it shows. Thank you.
Good job.